Hello guys, welcome to another video. This one is paper 1-1 of May-June 2020 of Add Math. So let's move on to question number 1. So the diagram shows the graph of the cubic curve y equal to f of x. So we don't know the equation, but we have the graph at least. Now part A, find an expression for f of x. So how do you find that? So you have a few points that we need to look at. The first point is this one, and then this one, and this one. It is the point where it touches the x-axis. So basically these are the solution for the equation at y equal to 0. That's the line. So for now we have y equal to the factors, which is y, so x plus 2, x plus 1, and x minus 5. So that will be the initial position for this one. But now, as we can see, we have this point as well. It means that at x equal to 0, y equal to 5. So we have to make this happen. So if you observe here, if you multiply 2 by 1 is 2, and 2 multiplied by minus 5, that will give you minus 10. Right. So how do you make minus 10 become 5? You have to multiply this by minus half for it to become 5. So same way, you take your equation, which is this, you multiply by minus half of the rest. That will be x plus 2, x plus 1, and y minus 5. So one of the questions you may be asking yourself, like this one is plus 5, right? This one is plus 5, this one is minus 1, and minus 2. So why do you write x plus 2, x plus 1, x plus 5? This is because when you have to solve this equation, so when you have to, let me continue here. So when you have to solve this equation, you will do x plus 2, x plus 1, and x minus 5, you will do equal to 0. Now to find the values of x, you will do x plus 2 equal to 0, x plus 1 equal to 0, and x minus 5 equal to 0. So now find the values of x. You will have x equal to minus 2, x equal to minus 1, x equal to 5. So as you can see, it goes back to the same values we have here, which is x equal to 5, x equal to minus 1, x equal to minus 2. That's why when you write those points back into the factors form, you have to inverse its sign. Minus 1 become plus 1, plus 5 become minus 5. So this one will be your equation of the curve. Now part B, solve this one. So this one it is asking you, when is the line below y equal to 0? When it is below this line. As you can see, the curve is below only for here, for these two values. So you will write f of x is below when x is between values of minus 2 and minus 1. So where else? Let's see if we have anywhere which is below. It is this one. That will be x will be more equal to 5. Now question number 2, write down the period of this function. So we know that if we have a trig equation, it looks like a cos bx plus c. A is the amplitude, which is 2. C is the baseline, which is minus 1. And then b, we have to use b to find the period t. T will be 360 divided by b. So what is b? B is equal to, if you look at this, b is equal to what? 1 over 3 times x. So b is equal to 1 over 3. So that will be t equal to 360 divided by 1 over 3. So find the value of t. So 360 divided by 1 over 3. That will be 1080 degrees for the period of this equation. Now part B, on the axis below, sketch the graph of this for this and this. So let's find out at each point what are the possible values that we have. So here we have, so here is minus 90, and here we have minus 270. Here we have 90 and 270. So let's just use a table to find those values. So x and y. X will be minus 360, minus 270, minus 180, minus 90, and 0. And we have 90, 180, 270, and 360. So we have to do this one by one. So for the first part, let's write down the equation as well. Equation is y equal to 2 cos x over 3 minus 1. So for the first one, it is 2 cos, so 2 cos of 360, so it is minus 360 divided by 3, minus 1, that will be minus 2. That's the first point. And now we have minus 270, so 2 cos of minus 270 divided by 3, minus 1, that will be minus 1. Then we have minus 180, so 2 cos minus 180 divided by 3, minus 1, that will be 0. And we have 90, so 2 cos minus 30, that will be minus 1. So what is cos of 30? Okay, so basically cos of 30 is equal to it's not an exact value, so cos of 30 is, so we have to know cos of 30 is equal to this over 2, and cos of minus 30 is equal to minus this over 2. So times 2 minus 1, here you will have minus root 3 minus 1. Okay, so this one's 0, so 2 cos of 0 minus 1 will be 1, and 90, that will be positive. So let's write this one first. So 2 cos of 180 divided by 3, that will be 60, minus 1, that will be 0, and this one will be back to minus 2, that will be 2, that will be 1, and this one will be a value in between, which is root 3 minus 1. So let's plot the points and see what we have. So first one is minus 360, that will be 2, minus 2, that will be the first point. Then we have minus 270 minus 1, that will be here. Then we have minus 180, 0, and minus, that should be positive, I think, but it should be somewhere around here. So let's leave this for now. So we have 0, 1 right here, and then we have somewhere positive as well, so 180, 0. Then we have 270 will be equal to, let me double check, because it should be minus 1 usually, because for this value of cos. Let me double check. So 2 cos of 270 divided by 3 minus 1. Yep, it should be minus 1. So you always have to double check, because it's very easy to make mistakes. So 360, so 2 cos of 360 divided by 3 minus 1. That will be minus 2. So minus 2 is here actually. So this one will be what? Let's check. So 2 cos of 30 minus 1 will be somewhere around here, 0.7. And then for this one, we'll have minus 90. So 2 cos of minus 30, that will be the same as here. Okay, so now we have all the points that we need to draw the curve. So let's connect the dots. So here we have the max point, So you have to make sure it is smooth as possible. For me, I try my best because I'm using a pen. It will not be as easy. So here you go. That is my curve between those range, and these are my values for which I have my curve. So that will be question number 2. Question number 3. So here we have the radius r centimeters of a circle is increasing at a rate of 5 centimeters per second. So basically, when you have an increasing rate, it will be dr by dt is equal to 5 centimeters per second. That's the increasing rate for the radius. Now find in terms of pi the rate at which the area of the circle is increasing when r equal to 3. Now for area of the circle, you must know the formula. So area of circle is equal to pi r square. Now let's see what the question is asking us to find. It is asking us to find the rate at which the area is increasing. So we have to find dA by dt at r equal to 3. That's what we need to find. So let's take one step by one. So first, let's find dA by dr, right? So differentiate this one, you will have 2 pi r. Now we have to write the equation that is connecting everyone together. So we have to find dA by dt. It is equal to, so I have dA on top, I keep dA on top over times, and I have dt on the bottom, I keep dt at the bottom. So what is common with those two? I have r, so dr here and dr here. So basically, if I want to find dA by dt, I have to find dA by dr and dr by dt. So dr by dt is given to us as 5. That is easy, 5. And we have to find dA by dr at r equal to 3. So let's find the value of dA by dr at r equal to 3. So dA by dr, that will be 2 pi, r is 3, that will be 6 pi. Now replace back in the function here, you will have dA by dt, that will be 6 pi times 5, which will be 30 pi, and the unit will be area, which is centimeter square per second. Okay, that is your answer for question number 3. Now question number 4, it says, do not use a calculator in this question. It means that we have to show every step of your work in this question to get your full marks of 5. So step by step, it says find the positive solution of the equation. So this is our equation. So if you observe, we have x squared here, we have x and a constant. This is just like a quadratic equation, so we can use the formula. So let's do that. So a will be, let's use a different constant because here we have a and b. So let's use this one, let's call it capital A, which is 5, plus this, and b will be this one, and c will be minus 1. As we all know, if you want to find your answer for x, you have to do minus b, so minus b, that will be this, plus minus square root of this square minus 4 times a, which is this, times c. So, and divide by 2a. 2a will be 5, this. Now, since he wants only, we are asked to find only the positive solution, we don't need the negative value anymore. So we can just simplify. X will be minus 4 minus 2 square root of 7 plus, we can simplify the inside. If you expand this, you will have, we will have 16 minus 16 this plus 4 times 7. And then here we will have plus 4, 5 plus this 7 over 2, 5, 4, the same thing, right? Now let's do this on the side. Let's simplify this on this side. So what do we have on the inside? We have 16 minus 16 root 7 plus 28 plus 20 plus 16 root 7. So this and this goes away, and the rest will be 16 plus 28. So 16 plus 28 plus 20, that will be 64. So if you simplify down, you will have x equal to minus 4 plus 2 root 7 plus square root of 64 over this one, which is 10. Or we can just keep it that way for now. So 2, 5, 4, and then root 7. Now we keep on simplifying this. That will give us minus 4 plus 2 root 7 plus this will be 8 over 2, 5, 4 root 7. Now simplify again. Minus 4 plus 8, that will be 4 plus 2 root 7 divided by 2, 5 plus 4 root 7. Now if you factorize the top, you can take out 2. You will have 2 plus root 7 over 2, 5 plus 4 root 7. 2 goes away. So in the end you will have 2 plus root 7 divided by 5 plus 4 root 7. So now if you want to express this fraction in terms of a plus b root 7, you have to multiply the top and the bottom by the conjugate of this one. It will be multiplied by 5 minus this, 5 minus this, both top and bottom. So let's simplify. For the bottom, you will get, so the bottom is same as a square minus b square. So you will have 5 square minus 4 root 7 square. And the top will be, you have to expand. So you will have the brackets here. 2 times 5 is 10 minus 2 times 8 root 7 plus 5 root 7 and then minus 4 times 7. Okay, if you simplify, you'll see what we have. We will have, so this is minus 8 plus 5. That will give you, so we have 10 minus 3 root 7 minus 28 over, this is 25 minus 16 times 7. Okay, almost done. So 10 minus 28, that will be minus 18 minus 3 root 7. And the base will be 25 minus 16 times 7, that will be minus 87. Now let's simplify. We can divide, we can factorize 3 on top, minus 3, so minus 3 out. You will have 6 plus root 7 divided by minus 87. So divide by 3, minus 3, sorry, both top and bottom, that will be minus 29. So in the end, you will have 6 plus root 7 over 29. So 6 over 29 plus root 7 over 29 will be your answer. As you can see, you will see here a and b are fractions in the simplest form. So as you can see, that is a and then b root 7. So basically b is just 1 over 29. Okay, so that is question number 4. Question number 5, we have to find the equation of the tangent to the curve y at the point where x equal to 1. give your answer in the form of y equal to mx plus c. So where m and c are constant, correct to 3 decimal places. Alright, so to find the equation of tangent, we have to find dy by dx at x equal to 1. This is basically the gradient of the tangent at that point. So that's why we have to find dy by dx at x equal to 1. So y is given by this. It's a fraction, so we can use our quotient rule to find dy by dx. So dy by dx is equal to, so you will have x plus 2. Then you have to differentiate this one. That will be 1 over 3x squared minus 1 times 6x minus this one remain the same, and then have to multiply by this differentiation of the base. That will be 1, and everything divided by the base square, the denominator square. So let's simplify. We'll see what we have. So on top we have 6x squared plus 12x over 3x squared minus 1. Then we have minus ln 3x squared minus 1. So all this divided by, x plus 2 squared. So we don't need to simplify more if you do not want to, because we just have to find the value of dy by dx at x equal to 1. So we replace the value of x in this equation. See what we have. We have 6 times 1 plus 12 divided by, this is 1, that will be 2, minus ln, so 1 minus 2 minus 1 will be 2, and all this divided by, this is 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 squared is 9. So let's simplify. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 12 is 18, divided by 2, that will be 9, minus ln 2 over 9. So let's find this, correct to 3 decimal place. Divided by 9, that will be 0.923. Okay, so that is the gradient of the line at the point x equal to 1. So now we know x is equal to 1, we have to find the value of y. So replace x in this to find the value of y. So y at x equal to 1 will be ln 3 times 1 square minus 1 over 1 plus 2. Now will be ln 3 minus 1 will be 2 over 3. ln 2 divided by 3, that will be 0.231, correct to 3 decimal place. Okay, so now we have a point which is x is 1, y is 0.231, and we have a gradient which is m equal to 0.923. So find the equation of a line. So pretty easy. We have y minus this top, this point will be this, divided by x minus 1 equal to 0.923. Now we cross multiply, you will have y minus 0.231 equal to 0.923 x minus 0.923. Now if you simplify, y will be 0.923x minus 0.923 plus 0.231 minus 0.692. So as you can see, the equation is in the form of y equal to mx plus c. Right, this is just minus here, that's okay. Our answers of m and c are constant, correct to 3 decimal place. So 3 decimal place, as you can see. And this will be question number 5. Moving on to question number 6. The line y equal to this meets the curve this at the points a and b. Now find the coordinates of a and b. So we just have to solve this one simultaneously to find these 2 points. So let's do that. So here we have y. We can replace y in this equation. So y is given by 5x plus 6 equal to 8. That will be 5x squared plus 6x minus 8 equal to 0. Now we can try to factorize this and find the values of x. So 5x squared is 5x times x. So 8, as we know, it has many factors. So 1 times 8, 2 times 4. So for us to be able to get 6 here, what can we do? We can use 2. We can use 2 here and 4 here. So 5x times 2 will be 10, so it has to be plus 10, and minus 4 for us to get plus 6. So plus 10 minus 4 is plus 6. So x will be 4 over 5, x will be minus 2. Now find the corresponding values of y. So as you can see here, y is simply equal to 8 divided by x. So y will be 8 divided by 4 over 5 will be times 5. That will be 10. Same thing here, 8 divided by minus 2, minus 4. So the point A will be this one, minus 2 and minus 4. And the point B is 4 over 5, 10. That is the 2 points. Now point B, find the coordinates of the point where the perpendicular bisector of the line AB meets the line equal to y equal to x. So let's see, we have to find first the equation of the perpendicular bisector of the line AB. So now we have a line A, which is this, minus 2, minus 4, B, 4 over 5, and 10. These two points, we join them together to form, this is, let's say for example, this is AB, this is the line AB, and we have to find the perpendicular bisector of this line. So the equation of this line, which is at right angle to this AB. So first we have to find the gradient of AB to find the gradient of this line. So let's find m of AB first, the gradient. So it will be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So 10 plus 4 will be 14 divided by, that will be 4 over 5 plus 2, and we have 14 divided by that will be 5. So gradient of AB is given by 5. Now what is the gradient of the perpendicular bisector? That will be minus, the reciprocal of this one will be minus 1 over 5. That's the gradient of this line. Let's call it P. So now we have to find the equation of this line. So we have to look at this point. This is the midpoint of A and B. So what is the midpoint? M equal to, so that will be x1 plus x2. So x1 is minus 2 plus 4 over 5 divided by 2. That will be minus 0.6. That's the first point. And for the y value, y1 plus y2, that will be 6 divided by 2 will be 3. Now we have to find x, y minus 3 over x minus 0.6 equal to minus 1 over 5. So now we cross multiply, you will have 5y minus 15 minus x minus 0.6. Right. Simplify, you will have 5y equal to minus x plus 14.4. That is the equation of the line P of your perpendicular bisector. Now you have to find the coordinates of the point where it meets this line. So now we have this line as well, x equal to y. We have to see where they meet. So we can replace y in this equation. You will have, so y equal to x, so we have 5x equal to minus x plus 14.4. So 6x equal to 14.4, which means x equal to what? 14.4 divided by 6. That will be 2.4. So replace x in this, y is also equal to 2.4. So the point will be 2.4 and 2.4. This will be your answer for question number 6. Now question number 7, we have the diagram shows an isosceles triangle OAB. So OAB is an isosceles triangle. So these two sides here are the same, right? Now such that the angle AOB is equal to theta radians. The points C and D lies on OA and OB respectively. So that's the point C and that's the point D, as you can see here. Now CD is an arc of length 9.6 of the circle, center O, of radius 12. The arc of CD touches the line AB at point M. So this arc touches the line AB at point M, as you can see here. So what can you derive from that? You should know from that this point here, OM, so what would you say, what is the length of OM? OM will be the exact same as the radius. As you can see, OM will be the radius, which is 12 centimeters. Now since it touches this one at the point here, at the base of AB, this will be 90 degrees and 90, and this will be exactly half of AB. So these two will be the same because it is an isosceles triangle. Okay, that's good to know. Now let's see what question we have. Part A, it says to find the value of theta. Theta is the angle here. So how would you find that? So you have the arc of length 9.6. So we have arc length is equal to 9.6. So how do you find the length of arc? You will do r times theta is equal to 9.6. So theta will be 9.6 divided by radius, which is 12. So 9.6 divided by 12, that will be 0.8 radians. So this will be the value of theta. Now from this itself, if theta is equal to 0.8, what is this angle here? It is exactly half, right? So this angle here will be 0.4. Okay, so let's see question part B. Find the total area of the shaded region. So from observation, how would you find this area? You will first find the big area of OAB and then minus the area of the sector of circle. So first, to find the area of that big triangle, you need to find the length of AB. So to find the length of AB, I can first find the length of AM and then find the area of OAM times 2, because these two are the same, right? So let's take out this triangle. So observe, we have O here. If you straight down, we have M. Here we have A. If you join these two, we don't know what is the length of OA. So here we are trying to find what is the length of AM. So this one is given by 90. This is 12, and we know this is 0.4. So you know one angle, you know one side, you have a right angle triangle, you're trying to find this part here, you can use SOHCAHTOA. Right. So for this one, what would you use? You know this side and this side. This is your adjacent side. This is your opposite side. You'll have to use 10. So let's use 10. So let's write here. So to find the size of AM, I use 10 of 0.4 equal to AM over 12. So from this, AM will be 12 of 10, 0.4. So let's find the value. So make sure it is in radians. So 12, 10 of 0.4, that will be 5.0735. So that is the size of AM. AM here is 5.0735. Now what is AB? AB will be AM times 2, which will be 10.1 147. That's the length of AB. So now to find the area of that region, we have to first find the area of the big triangle. So find area of OAB, of triangle OAB. That will be half times base, which is AB, 10.147, and times height. Height, we know it's 12. So that's the area of the big triangle. Half 10.147 times 12. That will be 60.882. Now, what is the area of sector OCD? So as you can see, the radius is equal to 12 and angle is theta, which is 0.8. So we have to use the formula, which is half r square theta, which is half 12 square theta is 0.8. That will be 57.6. Now to find the area of that region, so area of shaded region, you have to do area of the big one, which is the big triangle, minus area of this sector. So 60.882 minus answer, that will be 3.282. So correct to 3SF, your answer will be 3.28 centimeter square. Okay, that is part B. Now part C, find the total perimeter of the shaded region. So by observation, let's see how many sides we have for this region. So here we have this, which is CD. As you can see, it is 9.6. It is given to us. Now we know AB is given by 10.147. Now what is this length? What is AC and DB? So we have to find the length of OA first to find that. So to find OA, going back to the same thing here, to find this length here, I have to use SOHCAHTOA. So since we know this one, which is adjacent side, we're trying to find the hypotenuse, which is this, we have to use cos. So cos of the angle, which is 0.4, equal to 12 over OA. So from this, OA will be 12 divided by cos of 0.4. That will be 13.02845. Okay, that's the length of OA. Now, to find the length of AC, that will be this value here, minus 12. So minus 12, that will be 1.02845. Now, as you can see, since this triangle is isosceles, these two sides are the same. So AC equal to BD, which is 1.02845. Now, to find the perimeter, we have to add everything together. That will be 9.6 plus 10.147 and 2 times 1.02845. That will be 21.8. Correct to 3SF. So of course you have to show your work in this section here so you can get your full mark. So perimeter equal to 21.8 centimeters. Okay, and that is question number 7. Moving on to question number 8. So show that 2 over this plus 3 over this over 3 over this plus can be written as this. So pretty easy, one by one. Since the base is different, we have to find the LCM. So LCM will just be multiplying by each other. So 2x minus 3 times 2x plus 3. Then we cross multiply, you will have 3 times 2x plus 3 plus 3 2x minus 3. So that is equal to what? So let's expand the top. You will have 6x plus 9 plus 6x minus 9. And the base, as you observe, this is just like A minus b, a plus b, which is equal to a squared minus b squared. So that will be 2x squared minus 3 squared. Now if you simplify, these two goes away. That will be 12x over 4x squared minus 9. This is the same as this, so you write shown as required. Now for part B, it says hence find this, giving your answer as a single logarithm and an arbitrary constant. So we have to solve this. So 4x squared minus 9 dx. So when you say hence, we have to use your answer, your work from part A. So you know this is also equal to this. So let's write this down. This is also equal to 2x minus 3 plus 2x plus 3 dx. Now one by one, that will be 3 ln 2x minus 3 divided by 2, and this one, same thing, 3 ln 2x plus 3 divided by 2, plus c for the constant. That will be your value here. Now you can simplify if you want to, because we have to express as a single logarithm. So let's see what can we have. We can take out 3 over 2. So we can keep c for later on. So 3 over 2 will be ln 2x minus 3 plus ln 2x plus 3. Okay. Now when we have the same logarithm and plus, we can simplify. So plus will be multiply ln 2x minus 3 multiplied by 2x plus 3. So we can simplify one more time. It will become 3 over 2 ln. As you can see, this is just like a minus b, a plus b, which will be a squared minus b squared. So let's do that. It will become 4x squared minus 9. And then plus c for the constant. Okay. This will be your answer as a single logarithm and a constant. Okay, so now moving on to part C. So now it tells you that given that if you integrate this fraction from a to 2, you have to get this one. Given that a is more than 2, find the exact value of a. So from part B, we have seen that if you integrate 12x over 4x squared minus 9 dx, you get 3 over 2 ln 4x squared minus 9 plus c. So this is from part B. So we have to use this to find the value of a. So if you were to integrate this, a to 12x 4x squared minus 9 dx, you would have the same thing, which is 3 over 2 ln 4x squared minus 9. So c will not be here because we have limits now. That will be this. So let's simplify. So for the first part, we can take out 3 over 2 out. We will have ln. For the value of a, that will be 4a squared minus 9. And then minus ln. That will be 4 times 4 is 16 minus 9. So 16 minus 9 will be 7. That will be 7. Right, so let's simplify. You will have 3 over 2 ln 4a squared minus 9 minus ln 7. If you simplify this, you will have 3 over 2, and the inside will be ln 4a squared minus 9 over 7. And this should give you ln 5 square root of 5. So ln 5 square root of 5. So let's see what can we do here. So we have to find the value of a. Okay, so we can send 2 over here. So we have 3 here, 3 ln 4a squared minus 9 over 7 becomes 2 ln 5 root 5. Now we can simplify. Let's bring 3 on top. You'll have ln 4a squared minus 9 over 7 power 3 equal to ln 5 root 5 power 2. Now we have ln on both sides, they cancel. And here we have 4a squared minus 9 over 7 power 3 equal to 5 power 2 is 25, and this power 2 will be 5, which is 125. Now we send the power 3 on this side, you will have 4a squared minus 9 over 7 equal to cube root of 125, which is 5. Now we can cross multiply. 4a squared minus 9 equal to 35. So 4a squared equal to 40. So we have 35 plus 9, that will be 44. Now a squared will be 11. So from this you will have a is equal to square root of 11. So let's check, is the value of square root of 11 more than 2? Yes. So the value of a will be square root of 11, where a is more than 2, exact value of a is square root of 11. And that will be question number 8. Okay, question number 9. So we have part A. An arithmetic progression has a second term of minus 14 and a sum to 21 terms of 84. Now find the first term and find the 21st term of this progression. So we have to use the formulas that is given to us in the question paper here. This is for arithmetic series. We have these two formulas we can use. So the first one says for the term of n equal to a plus n minus 1 times d, which is the difference. Now for the s of n, that was half n times 2a plus n minus 1 d. So we have to use these two formulas to find the answers. Now part 1, it says the second term, which is 2, is minus 14. So u of 2 will be minus 14, which is u of 2 is given by, which is n, basically, and this is n equal to 2, so a plus 2 minus 1 will be 1, d equal to minus 14. So we have the first equation will be a plus d equal to minus 14. That's the first equation. Now we have to use this one. A sum to 21 terms is 84. So sum to 21 terms is 84. So same thing again, this is the value of n. So we have sum of 21 will be half of n, which is 21, 2a, we don't know a, plus n is 21 minus 1, that will be 20, times d equal to 84. Now you can simplify. Send 2 over here, you will have 21, 2a plus 20d equal to what? So 84 times 2, that will be 168. We can divide by 21 on both sides. That will be 2a plus 20d divided by 21. Divide by 21, you will have 8. So 8 is here. Now divide by 2, you will have a plus 10d equal to 4. This is my second equation. So now we have to find the values of a and d. So for this one, we have to make a the subject of formula. You have a minus 14 minus d. Now use this to find the value of d in this one. So minus 14 minus d plus 10d equal to 4. So minus d plus 10, that will be 9d equal to 4 plus 14. That will be 18. So the value of d will be 18 divided by 9, which is 2. And the value of a will be minus 14 minus 2, which is minus 16. So a is your first term, so a equal to first term, which is minus 16. That's the first answer that we need to have, first term. And the 21st term of this progression, we have to find the 21st term. So we just use the formula, which is a plus n minus 1d. So a is given by minus 16 plus n is 21 minus 1 times d, which is 2. So simplify, you will have minus 16 plus 2 times 20, which is minus 16 plus 40, that will be 24. That will be the other answer. That will be part 1, part A. Now going to part 2, part B. A geometric progression has a second term of this and a fifth term of this. The common ratio r is such that it is between 0 and 1. Part 1, find r in terms of p. So as you can see, this is a geometric progression. We have to use these formulas here. Now I tell you that r is less than 1, according to the question here, less than 1, right? So we have to use these formulas here. So for the first one, we have u of n, which is the term, it is equal to ar n minus 1. We have been given that the second term is equal to this. So from this we have u of 2 is equal to a times r, 2 minus 1 is 1, equal to 27 p squared. So simplify, you will have ar equal to 27 p squared. Now for this one, it says the fifth term, it says a fifth term of p. So fifth term is 5. So a5 is equal to p squared, which is ar, 5 minus 1 is 4, which is this. So this brings you to ar power 4 equal to p squared. Now you can simplify. We can just do this term divided by this term. So let's do that. So let's do ar over 4 equal to p squared divided by ar equal to 27 p squared. So we have to find the value of r in terms of p. So this one will not work out. So let's try something else. So this one is actually mistake here is p5, not square, p5. So this one is p5, p power of 5. So let's simplify. A goes away. P squared, that will be 3. And this will be going away to 3. So from this we have r cubed equal to p power 3 over 27. So from this r will be p over 3. So that's your value for r. R is equal to p over 3. So this is the first answer. Now let's move on to part 2. Hence, in terms of p, find the sum to infinity of the progression. So as you can see here, sum to infinity equal to this one. So we have to use this formula. So sum of to infinity will be a over 1 minus r. So a is given by, so we have to find the value of a. So we know that 1 minus r is 1 minus p over 3. So what is the value of a? So let's find that. So since r is given by p over 3, find the value of a. So a times p over 3 is equal to 27 p squared. Now that will be, send this one to here. So a will be 27 p squared divided by 3 times 3, divided by p, sorry. Simplify. So what is 57 times 3? Sorry, 27 times 3, that will be 81. So you have 81 That's the value of a. It will be 81p 1 minus p over 3. So if you want to, you can simplify, but that is up to you. Let's say we simplify this. You will have 81p, that will be 3 minus p over 3, which will become, will go up. What is 3 times 81? That will be 243p over 3 minus p. Okay, that will be the sum to infinity of this progression. Now part 3, given that the sum to infinity is 81, find the value of p. Given that this is equal to 81, so 243p over 3 minus p is equal to 81, find the value of p. So we cross multiply, you will have 243p equal to 81 times 3 minus p. That will be 243 minus 81p. Now we bring this one over here, you will have 243p plus 81p. Oh, this is like a long, we could have just done something here. So instead of expanding this, we can just divide by 81, you have 1, here you will have 3. So you will have 3p equal to 3 minus p. So bring this over here, you will have 4p equal to 3. From this you will have p equal to 3 over 4. So that is your value for p. And that is question number 10. Question number 10, part A, show that this is equal to this. So let's start with the left hand side. So here we have two fractions and the base are different. So we have to make the LCM, which is take this side, multiply by the other side, plus 1. And then we cross multiply, you will have sec theta plus 1 minus cross multiply of this will be minus sec theta plus 1. And simplify. So as you can see here, this is just like a minus b, this is a plus b. So it becomes a square, which is sec square theta minus 1 square. This goes away, so 1 plus 1 is 2. So here we have 2 over sec square theta minus 1. Now from the list of formula that we have, we must know that sec square a is minus 1 equal to tan square a. So this is the same as 2 over tan square theta. Now you should know that 1 over tan square theta is equal to cot square theta. So this becomes 2 cot square theta. This is shown as required. So now for part B, it says hence. So whenever you see hence, we have to use the information from part 1. Hence, we have to solve this equation. So the only difference here is we have 2x here, and here we have theta. So we replace theta by 2x. So here we will have 2 cot square of 2x equal to 6. If you simplify, you will have cot square of 2x equal to 3. Now you should know that cot is equal to 1 over tan. So tan square of 2x will be 1 over 3. Now simplify again. So tan of 2x will be plus minus square root of 1 over 3, which is plus minus 1 over root 3. So now we take the values one by one. On the left side, let's take the positive value. So tan of 2x equal to 1 over 3, root 3. And on this side, let's take tan of 2x equal to minus 1 over root 3. So here it is positive. So for tan, it is positive. We have the values here, and the value is here. So ASTC, right? Now 2x will be tan inverse of this value, 1 over root 3. So let's try that. Tan inverse of 1 divided by root 3, you will have 30. The first value is 30. And then you have this one, which is 180 plus 30, that is 210. So now since we have 2x, and the value goes from negative to positive, we have to add and minus 360 from those values. So let's do that one by one. So let's first add 360. You will have 360 plus 30, that will be 390. And 210 plus 360, that will be 570. So plus, now we do minus 30 minus 360, that will be minus 330. And then we have 210 minus 360, that will be minus 150. So now these are the values for 2x. What is the value for x? X will be everything here divided by 2. You will have 15, 210 divided by 2, that will be 105. That will be 390 divided by 2, that will be 195. And we have 570 divided by 2, that will be 285. Then we have minus 330 divided by 2, minus 165, and the last one is minus 150 divided by 2, minus 75. So now keep in mind your range is between minus 90 to 90. So if you look, this one is outside, 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 and outside. So only two values remain. So your value of x on this side will be 15 and minus 75. Now for this one, tan is negative, so tan will be in this section and in this. So tan 2x, tan inverse of minus 1 over root 3, it should give you minus 30. It is just this angle here. If it goes down, it is 30, right? So the value is just 30, minus 30 for that. So 2x is equal to minus 30. And what is this one? This one here is the angle that we are looking for. This is 30, this is also 30, so this will be 180 minus 30, which is 150. So now you can do the same steps, plus and minus 360, because you have 2x here. And you should find the values at x equal to minus 15, and that will be 75. So these are the two values that you will have. So eventually x is equal to minus 15, so minus 75, minus 15, 15, and 75. So just the same step you do here and the same you do here as well, but eventually you will have only these two values will be in the range. So that's why your answer will be this. That is for part 2. Now let's move on to part B. So part B says solve this equation in radians, giving your answer in terms of pi. So the first step, we have to know what is cosec. So as you know, cosec of, let's say example, cosec of theta is equal to 1 over sine of theta. So same way here, sine of the angle, sine of this angle, y plus pi by 3 is equal to 1 over 2. Now sine is positive, it has to be in this quadrant and in this quadrant, so this and this angle, right? Now let's find the value of sine of this angle, y plus pi by 3. That will be sine inverse 0.5, that is 30 degrees, but we need in terms of pi. So we have to know pi is equal to 180 degrees. 30 degrees will be pi by 6. So this is pi by 6. And what is this angle here? It will be pi minus pi by 6. So it will be 6 minus, so 1, basically 1 pi, which is 1, minus 1 over 6. That will be 5 pi by 6. Now, since you have y plus this, we have, so since we have y plus something, right, this is a value here, we have to plus 360, which is 2 pi, to those two values. So let's do that. So the first value will be, if you plus 2 pi, so we have 2 plus 1 over 6, that will become 2 1 over 6, which is simplifies to 13 over 6 pi. Now for the second one, we have 5 over 6 plus 2 pi, that will be 17 pi over 6. So let's rewrite everything down again. So right now we have this angle here, y plus this over this equals to pi by 6, 5 pi by 6, 13 by 6 pi, and 17 pi by 6. So we have these four values, but we have to find the value of y. So y will be this angle minus pi by 3. So 1 over 6 minus 1 over 3, that will be minus pi by 6. And we have 5 over 6 minus 1 over 3, that will be 1 over 2 pi. And we have 13 over 6 minus 1 over 3, that will be 156, which is just 11 over 6 pi. And the last one we have 17 over 6 minus 1 over 3, that will be 2.5 pi. Okay, so now the last step is to verify, because we know that y is in between 0 and 2 pi. So this one is negative, so it will be outside the range. So this one is okay. And this one, let's see, 11 divided by 6 will be 1.8. It is inside 2, so that is good. This one is outside, so crossed out. So finally, your value of y will be 1 over 2 pi plus 11 over 6. So you have these two values for y. And that will be question number 10. Question number 11, a curve is such that d2y by dx2 is given to us as 5 cos 2x. Now this curve has a gradient of 3 over 4. At this point, this is x and y. Find the equation of the curve. So equation of the curve is y. So we have to find what is y equal to. So we have been given d2y by dx2 for this one. So we need to know that we know that y is equal to integration of dy by dx equal to d2y by dx2. So for us to find y, we first have to integrate this one to find dy by dx, and then to integrate dy by dx to find y. So one by one, at first we have this given here, so let's find dy by dx. It is equal to integration of this, which is 5 cos of 2x with respect to dx, 2x. That will be 5 sine of 2x divided by 2 plus c. Now we have to find the value of c, so we have to use this one. It says the curve has gradient. It is dy by dx is equal to 3 over 4 when x is equal to minus pi over 12. So what is minus pi over 12? We know pi is 180 divided by 12, it is 15. So minus 15 times 2, minus 30. So let's simplify. We will have 5 sine of minus 30 divided by 2 plus c equal to 3 over 4. So simplify. What is sine of minus 30? Will be minus 0.5 times 5 divided by 2. So c will be 0.75 plus 1.25. That will be 2. So value of c will be 2. So right now we have, from here we have dy by dx equal to 5 sine of 2x over 2 plus 2 for the value of c. Now to find y, it is equal to integration of dy by dx, which is this, sine of 2x over 2 plus 2x with respect to x. That is equal to 5 over 2. Sine become minus cos 2x divided by 2 plus 2x plus constant d. Now we have to find the value of, so let's first simplify. You will have minus 5 cos, this is y, 2x divided by 4, 2 times 2 is 4, plus 2x plus d. So now we have to use this point, which is x equal to this and y equal to this, to find the value of d. So y equal to 5 pi over 4 equal to minus 5 over 4 cos of 2x, x is minus pi over 12, plus 2 times minus pi over 12 plus d. Now we can just solve this and find the values of each of them. So let's use radians. So we have inside we have minus pi over 12, so minus pi over 12 times 12 times 2 cos of that value times minus 5 divided by 4. This one is minus 1.08253. Plus this one is minus pi divided by 12 times 2. That will be minus 0.523598 plus d. And this one is equal to what? 5 pi divided by 4. That will be 3.92699. Now to find the value of d, we have to send all this over here. So minus 1.08253 minus 0.523598. So these two, that will be this much. And then when we send this over here, it becomes plus. So 3.92699 this side minus this side, that will become 5.533. So finally, the value of y, which is the equation of the curve, is equal to minus 5 over 4 cos of 2x plus 2x and plus d, which is 5.53, correct to 3SF. So this is your equation of your curve. So that was the last question of this paper. I hope that was somewhat helpful. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.